Guys, welcome back to 10-Minute Wind Down. I'm Miguel from SoCal Watch Reviews, and we got...
Yo, this your boy P. Ross back in the building for another one.
Absolutely, and before we move forward, I'm still wearing my beloved SoCal 033. Can't get enough of this guy, honestly, for under $500. I think you can still pick him up for under $500.
Great watch.
Amazing watch. What are you wearing, Pete?
Yo, I'm still wearing my Belova, man. Belova Sport in the building.
How big is that thing?
43 millimeters.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because it's going to be very fitting for what we're going to be talking about today. So, today we're talking micro brand. Not really micro brand. I guess it's considered an independent now. It is the Christopher Ward. It is a C60 Elite GMT 1000. Yeah. Specs on this guy ridiculously, P. I mean, the ridiculous specs. 1,000-meter water resistance. How do you feel about that?
Yo, I mean, we talk a lot of shit on the podcast and when we on the phone about water resistance. Now, with 1,000 meters of water resistance, they planning on going to the abyss. You understand what I'm saying? They going deep with this one. You know what I mean? It has a titanium case. You could get it with a black or blue dial. Sapphire crystal, and like you said, Salida SW330. Yo,
you could get it on a strap. You could get it on bracelets. On strap is $1,705, and on bracelet is $1,960. Not bad prices for what you get as cost certified as well. Insane. Right. So with those specs out of the way, one of the first things that came to mind as soon as I saw 1,000-meter water resistance, I was like, this thing is going to be chunky. And it's 16 millimeters. So it's 42 by 49 overall and 16 millimeters wide. So for me, let me start with my bad. For me, it's obviously the thickness, and on the other hand, it's respectable because of what it is, but we'll get to that. Man, I don't know. I can't really find many bad things with this thing aside from the thickness, because everything else is gorgeous. So that's the only bad that I have as far as the thickness. What about you?
Only bad that I have is, and I think we talked about this with the last Christopher Ward we talked about on the podcast, is the name on the dial. The Christopher Ward on the dial.
The logo? Like the logo they're
using?
Using? Okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do without that, I think. They got like a trident thingy that they could have used, I think, that would have been way better. And maybe not even on the left side, maybe more to the middle top. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's my only bad about this.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, that's something that everybody in the industry talks about, that they're just not consistent, with their designs and with the logo. Sometimes they have them on the side and the old logo and whatnot. So that's whatever. Right. But let me talk about the good. For me, the good, honestly, I mean, cost certified, 1,000-meter water resistance, titanium, because it is a big piece. So when I first saw it, I was thinking this thing is going to be massive. It's going to be heavy. It's just stainless steel. It's just not something you could wear on a daily basis. But in the contrary, I mean, titanium is super light, 1,000-meter water resistance. I mean, and for the price, for a cost certified movement, you get a lot for your money, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Yeah.
What are some of the good for you?
One, I love the case back. I love looking at that SW330 movement. You know what I mean? I think that rotor looks dope. I really like the crown design. You know what I mean? I think that's nice. There's a whole lot about this watch that's nice. And again, I think as far as color choices or colorways, I think I like the black and the red better than the blue, because I think that looks better on the actual strap. You know what I mean? That strap looks dope as hell. So, you know, those are my goods.
I honestly like both of them, but for whatever reason, and I don't even have a blue watch in my collection. I'll take that back. I have the Q Timex, but this thing is beautiful. Those orange accents and the white and the way that the light plays with some of the blue. I would love to see one of these guys in metal. So for me, it's beautiful. I really like the blue one. And something that I like what Christopher Ward is doing, they're actually giving away 10 watches. If I remember correctly, they are giving away 10 of their C65 Trident diver watches. They're about $750 bucks each. They're giving 10 away to who was it, to the British healthcare hero.
Right.
So I think that's commendable. I mean, I
that's
like
cool. That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't hear Omega or Rolex doing something like that. So for these guys to be doing that, I think it's really cool, man. And not only do you get 1,000 meters water resistance, but you get a GMT. So I mean, you get the GMT function. You get it's a diver. It's a pilot's watch. I mean, God, you get it all. So rotating bezel, of course. Like you said, display case back. This thing is awesome. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. We'll, of course, leave links below so you can check all this stuff out.
Yeah. And it does have a screw down crown too.
Oh, of course.
And it's titanium.
Yeah. Parting thoughts. So what is your overall consensus?
I give this piece 2 thumbs up. I could live with the Christopher Ward at the 9 o'clock. I could live with that. You know what I'm saying? So I give it 2 thumbs up, man. Great piece. And not only that, it'd be lighter on the wrist with the titanium. So, you know.
I agree. For sub $2,000, this is definitely a great piece to pick up in your collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or you're a new collector, everybody needs a diver, everybody needs a GMT, and to have both in one watch, and for the watch to look this good, I think they knocked it out of the park, to be honest with you. So is it worth buying? In my opinion, yes. And I love what Christopher Ward is doing, aside from the logo on the dial.
Right. But yeah. I mean, it's built to last, though. It's built like Sapphire Crystal, 2,000 meters water resistance. You can't go wrong with this thing, man. You could beat it. You could do whatever. It's built to last. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'm always a big fan of the little trident on the second hand. I think that's very charming. We talked about that in the podcast. We talked about the name on the dial itself is kind of funny, but to have that trident on the second hand, I think it's pretty cool. The minute I see that, I know it's a Christopher Ward. So I think as far as design, they're going for this very unique design, but you know it's a Christopher Ward, and to do something different in the watch industry as far as aesthetics, it's extremely difficult. And they're doing it. They're pulling it off. I do have to say, when I was looking at some of the pictures, one thing that I didn't like is at the clasp, right? The bracelet. I don't know if it had a diver's extension. I didn't read anything about that. I might be completely wrong, but I don't know if it comes with a diver's extension, but that's something I would definitely like to see.
Right.
And maybe it has it. I don't know. Maybe I didn't catch it, that this specific article I was reading doesn't mention anything about that. But it does. I don't think so. Yeah, it does come with sapphire crystal in the front and the back. That's another added bonus. But anyways,
and like to just kind of, you know, talk about the Christopher Ward on the dial. I mean, that does kind of separate them from everyone else. You know what I mean? So you could look at it like that. That's why I said I could live with it. So, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So overall, thumbs up for me. Thumbs up from P. So where can the people find you?
Ross Wristwatch Love everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Check out the SoCal Watch Review podcast. Facebook page. We are in the building. Everywhere.
You can find me, SoCal Watch Reviews, on Instagram, SoCal Watch Reviews on YouTube, and my Spanish channel, Relojeando. I'll leave a link below. Thank you so much for all the support. This has been a very successful series for us. We do appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up for both our channels and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing more content. So always stay humble. Peace
and hair grease.